Hello, I'm Jay Jackson. Welcome to WineNewsNoir.com. Thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing on YouTube. We begin in Inglewood, California, where a groundbreaking wine tasting could change the Southern California wine scene forever. It's called Summer Vines LA, and it's where the Bay Area meets Hollywood in the black wine space. You're looking at history in the making. It's called Summer Vines Los Angeles Edition, a Southern California spinoff of the award-winning Bay Area Black Vines Wine Festival. And for Black Vines founder Fern Stroud, co-sponsoring Summer Vines LA is all about growth.
Getting exposure here in Southern California is extremely important. You know, the Bay Area, we're continuing to expand our footprint, but ultimately we're about access and representation. And so as many square miles that we can cover, continuing to spread that word and partner with amazing people that have a likened mission and vision. We want to continue to do that. And it's just important to continue to grow, to continue to expand, to continue to garner partnerships, and ultimately do our part in the building, maintenance, and sustainability of a Black economic ecosystem.
More than 200 wine lovers swirled and sipped wines from nearly a dozen different Black winemakers. Held in Inglewood, California, dancing was a must, but the wine was clearly the star. Generational Wealth Wines brand founder Kiana Kidd Goins is also a co-sponsor. She says the community is more than ready for it.
With Black winemakers representing less than 5% in the wine industry, it's so important for us to create spaces where we can be highlighted and unified and welcome our community in so that they can experience the changes that we're making here in the industry.
The 3-hour tasting featured a wide range of wines, from dry reds to sweet wines. And when it comes to sweet, Sanitha Bates' Sweet Neat Wines was the big draw.
Today was really nice to see all the Black people here, Black wine, different wineries out here. It was really, really nice. I enjoyed myself.
I really enjoyed today. I was excited to bring my girl out from Florida, Pensacola, to enjoy California melanin Black vines. We enjoyed ourselves. We feel great and ready to continue our evening. What a great start to a Saturday.
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. So much fun. Yes, dancing, great vibes.
Yes, absolutely.
Everyone was wonderful. Thank you so much for having us.
Yes.
Can't wait to come back.
Wine?
Oh, delicious.
Fantastic. Wonderful. Yes.
Yes.
I had a great time. I even bought a bottle of wine. I enjoyed my day.
1010 Wine and Events was the third sponsor of the wine tasting. The Inglewood Wine Bar was recently nominated for USA Today's prestigious 10 Best list for wine bars. I talked with the co-owner, Leslie Jones, about what it means for the business and the community of wine lovers. Plus, a 10 Best veteran is making another run for number one. Leslie Jones may be all smiles, but she's also all business. She's the co-owner of the award-winning 1010 Wine and Events Wine Bar in Inglewood, California, which was recently nominated for USA Today's list of America's top 10 wine bars.
We're super excited. I mean, we have been putting in so much work for the last 4 years, and we don't do it for any recognition, but to know that people are seeing what we're doing and excited about what we're doing, and to even just be nominated, we're just so grateful.
Besides wine bars, the prestigious list highlights a wide range of feel-good places and activities, from restaurants to hiking trails. Jones says it's a boost for the bar as well as the community.
I think anytime that we can shed a light on the wines that we are serving at our space, it's important. A lot of times when people come into 1010, they said, oh, these are wines that we've never drank before or never heard of before. So be able to get that recognition on a national stage like USA Today, I think it's priceless.
Further north, the Bay Area's ever-popular Black Vines Wine Festival also made the list of nominees. It was ranked USA Today's #1 wine festival in the country in 2021. Founder Fern Stroud is shooting for it again.
It's just a blessing to be nominated, first of all, and to potentially, come back being named the best wine festival in the country.
And talk about how important that is for the Black wine space.
Again, we're about creating space for the community. And once we're recognized, we continuously have been recognized as one of the top 4 wine festivals the last 6 years. And so it allows us to be an amplifier for all the people that are doing the hard work, all the people who've been doing this for so many years, all the folks who never thought that they can have a space in the wine space. Like, it's possible, it's doable, and we're going to continue to find ways to, partner folks with opportunities.
Voting remains open until July 21st. Just Google 10 Best USA Today Wine Bars and 10 Best USA Today Wine Festivals. You'll see 1010 and Black Vines, respectively, and you can vote once a day. Canada goes dry, Temecula Talk, and Kermit takes a leap. Here are the top stories for this month's Wine in a Minute. New data from Canada shows President Trump's trade war is devastating the wine market with the U.S. According to the American Association of Wine Economists, the amount of wine sold from the U.S. to Canada dropped 93% from April of 2024 to 2025, the latest numbers available. Canada accounts for 1/3 of the U.S. wine export market. Temecula's investment in wine country is paying off. The group Visit Temecula Valley, which monitors the region's growth, says the area saw record tourism last year. Some 3.4 million people visited the region in 2024, up 2% from 2023 and 8% pre-pandemic. Leaders say pushing the theme of Southern California's wine country has been the major draw. Berkeley's famed Kermit Lynch wine merchant is expanding its retail footprint for the first time in 5 decades. The iconic store will open a branch in the Marin Country Market in the city of Larkspur, about 19 miles away. The original store opened in 1972 as its namesake gained fame for importing unique French and Italian wines. And finally, we go to Chicago, Illinois, where a master of champagne has some tips that could turn your 4th of July celebration into a sparkling spectacular. And it all comes down to the perfect pairing. Barbecue, beer, and bubbles. That's the formula that can add up to a pretty nice 4th of July party. One Chicago champagne expert has some tips on how to go from pretty nice to perfect.
The fireworks is popping, the bottles is popping, right?
Samantha Daniel Dockery is the founder of Love Sparkling Wines, which is the only Black-owned champagne house in the region. She says if you're thinking champagne, think ribs.
It's the perfect acidity to blend with that meat, right? With those ribs. And then, like, again, the flavor profile, you get some of that barbecue sauce, some of that smoke, and that's going to play well with some of that honey that is coming off that champagne. So that's going to be like what I call like my smoke and bubbles combination with that. So that's why it's going to pair well.
Love also has a rosé prosecco that's getting a lot of attention just in time for the holiday, as sweet treats are a 4th of July favorite.
You have, again, like a vanilla chocolate, vanilla cupcake or a chocolate cupcake, right, for the 4th. Then that strawberry note in the prosecco rosé is what's going to pair well with that, right? So you get this vanilla strawberry combination or this chocolate strawberry combination. Because again, it's very much, and again, with that rosé being very creamy, and you have the cream on top of that cupcake, match made in heaven.
But bubbles aren't just about meals, they're also about mood. And if you ask this master of champagne, nothing sets the mood on Independence Day like a fine mousse.
Even though you're supposed to open champagne quietly, very demure, we're gonna give a pass for 4th of July, right? Let them bottle, let it pop, but don't let it fly, because we don't want anybody to get hurt. But it's just, it's just very celebratory, right? And again, 4th of July, but also Juneteenth, right? So those are 2 celebrations of like independence. And so it's just the mood of like, it's officially summer, right? Even though summer rolls in June 20, but it's just kind of like, it's a summertime kickoff, right? So it's a celebration of friends, great food, good music. So the vibe is definitely like, it's party time, pop the champagne, because we are here and we're ready to party. I said that this is going to be the summer of love, LUVV.
All right, some great tips there. And that's going to do it for this episode of WineNewsNavar.com. Please remember to support our sponsors on our website. Again, thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing on YouTube. I'm Jay Jackson. Cheers.